So, Michael, it's a different world from the time you were there to the time we're looking at now. But you're in the business, you know how it works. How strict was it when you were doing it? And what do you think's going on here?
Unbelievably strict. You pretty much had to be a Mormon wife at that point. Like, you had a background check, you had a medical check, mental capacity check, you had all the things. They wouldn't even let anyone who had any kind of charges against them. And you were just a clean teen back there if you were on the show.
How does someone like Taylor Frankie Paul, who not only has had a lot of incidents, but I mean, those incidents have played out on another show. So that's the part that we just don't get here. Like, this seems like it was a willful decision.
100%. The casting department, at least with executive producers, was completely aware of who this person was, especially because it seems to me like a publicity grab to get this contestant. You know what I mean? So they're like quickly going to do all of this and do the quickest vetting they can do, but they're going to know everything. And like, I just looked up on AI 30 minutes before this interview about her, and it showed the charges. So everyone knew, they all knew.
ABC hired a crisis manager. And what I'm wondering is, do you think ABC knew about this, or that they're blindsided kind of after the fact?
There's no way ABC could have been blindsided with this. They're in total cahoots with executive producers up until the moment of filming, and they are day one at least in the control room. So they're going to know exactly who this person is. It's even more Fast and Furious than if she had been cast 6 months prior. So they're even more thorough when it comes in late like this. And it is a little more permissible now to have someone with a past, I think, but this one just seems a little out of nowhere. But I could imagine them saying, why not? Let's roll the dice. Let's roll the dice on it. Everyone has a past. Everyone's done something they're not proud of. And you can always use the spin, which I think they probably will, that this is what she needs to turn her life around, is the Bachelorette.
Skeptical me, dare I say, would say that the 98th season of The Bachelorette is not going to get a whole lot of attention, especially when you got Love Island out there and all these other shows. So, how do you get attention for a show that is kind of mature?
Their audience is changing, and it is a little stale at 24 years old, which is crazy that the show's been on that long. So yeah, you do need something. So I assure you, they were fine with a shakeup and a mishap. This to me is going to make everybody want to watch. Now I'm kind of like wanting to watch it. I haven't watched in years.